Hi everybody, welcome back to Joe Is. I'm Joe, and this is War on the Sea. In the last episode, we managed to destroy the battleship Yamato. Surprising to see her this early on in the campaign, but we did it. I think we continue on with our missions. Go ahead and resupply Rennel Island. Nothing now. We got a scout plane looking for us. Hornet's ready to launch aircraft, but I think we'll hold off for that for the time being. No reason to jump the gun just yet. And I want to apologize for my voice. I know it's a little rough. I've been getting over probably what was COVID. I don't know for sure for a fact, but it's COVID or a flu or something. Because man, I was running a heck of a fever. And Task Force 3 is under attack. So we'll go ahead and start destroyer group. And we'll go ahead and begin. Get the Fletcher and the Radford. Let's go ahead and turn on active sonar. And passive, well, passive's already on. We'll go ahead and turn on the sonar. And we'll get everything rolling. We already have made contact. Submarine off our right side. Go ahead and brake. Go straight ahead. 8 knots. We'll slow her down so that we can actually keep her on the headphones. We'll turn in. How many do we have? 60. Full compartment. So we're good on her on depth charges. How many do we have on the Fletcher Radford? Negative 15. I don't know how that happens, but we'll just use the Radford as a scout then. Let's look at her. Fletcher's 500 yards out and closing. Let's see if we can sink us a fish. I'll go ahead and slow down time for the attack run. Go ahead and get in cinematic view. She's trying to avoid us, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough. I think she managed to pull it off. That was a little clever maneuvering on that little ship's part. Let the submarine pass, and then we'll re-engage with the Fletcher. Alright, this little workhorse of World War II, let's go get it. Here she comes out of the depth. Like a ghost. She's firing consecutively behind the sub. There we go. so maybe get a couple here that might work out well. Oh, that's a good hit. She is damaged, but is she out? We fired a lot of depth charges on that run. I don't know if we're going to have much left. Her prop is still running. So I think we're going to have to make another run on her. Here we come. Again, they fired behind her. Lost contact with the sub. Not paying attention to what my other sub's doing, or not sub, destroyer's doing. It could be helping us out right now, but not good at micromanaging, I guess, right now. Still not feeling very well, and a lot of cough medicines to be my excuse. That was pretty cheesy deployment and depth charges. What's going on? Are we out? I couldn't. Yeah, it might have been 60. Let's get the Radford back over here and helping out for once, meaning that you're not doing anything anyways. Oh my God, we're out. I don't know if this is a glitch or what, but let's see if the Radford can actually make an attack run, because it says -15, which means that should not be a thing, but let's see if she does have somehow glitched out depth charges. And the Radford just went over top of her and didn't drop anything. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that we're out of depth charges completely, and therefore this little Japanese sub is going to get away. It's really aggravating, but there's not much more I can do. We will see you again, I promise. Well, back on the campaign map. We'll go ahead and get the destroyers headed back to base so they can rearm. Maybe we can fix that bug that's on the ship. Tuna. We have an encounter with a possible battleship convoy. Interesting. In that case, I think the Hornet's still too far away to launch aircraft. So we'll go ahead and see if we have any Rennel Island that can make this attack run. We have 4. I think torpedoes do more damage, but let's do over the top run with some high explosives. If it's a convoy, it'll definitely slow them down. Before that, we'll go ahead and engage with the Tuna here. See what we can see. Yep, definitely a battleship. You can tell by the main tower on that thing from this distance that we have a BB. I see 2 front turrets. Let's see where we are. We need to turn around a little bit, but I think we'll just go ahead and fire from where we're at. 1 center funnel, very large center funnel. It looks like it has side guns, like it's a pre-dreadnought or dreadnought. So this is an older battleship, that's for sure. Go ahead and get the Tuna cutting in a little bit. 4 guns. I see 4 guns. She's got some interesting things going on in the center over though. Battleship Fuso. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Apparently the wife is hungry. I need to feed her. But she's going to have to wait for another few more minutes. I want to get this battleship, at least attempt a run on it. And they think they see me because they are already... Yeah. They're already doing maneuvers. So yeah, I'm glad I fired ahead. Normally I wouldn't, but I didn't like the parameters they were doing. So we'll just see if these fish hit. If not, I'm going to get out of Dodge and retry again. She's definitely a beautiful ship. She is I think she was laid down in 1912, but commissioned 1914, 1915. She really wasn't much help in the World War One, but I know she was modernized for World War Two, and of course here she is. Obviously, this is World War Two game, but still an impressive ship. They don't make them like that no more. They don't make any battleships like that anymore, period. But there's no need for them with missiles nowadays. That sea state's just way too calm. They saw our sub a mile away. As soon as I stuck the scope up, they were like, sub spotted. I think it's safe to say our torpedoes have missed. I'll give them a little bit longer now, but I don't think that they're going to. All of our subs in the area have been doing so much attacking that they're probably low on torpedoes. We'll probably have to start sending them back, which will give the Japanese an opportunity to do a decent strike. Well, not strike, but get supplies on their island. Which is not going to be good for us, but is what it is. Alright, lackluster performance by our sub. It's not really their fault. It's my fault. Alright, Avenger has made it in the area. Let's go ahead and go to the tactical map. See what we can see. We know they're in between us and Tuna, so go ahead and get hit set to 10,000 feet. I'm going to do a high-level bombing. We'll go ahead and slow our airplanes down. Let's go ahead and line ahead of them. Alright, contact. 12 o'clock. Fuso is also escorted by what looks like, if I can get in here. Oh yeah, I went past him. At least one heavy cruiser. Probably 2 or 3. Let's go ahead and individually attack them. Maybe we'll get a better chance than hitting. Go ahead and speed up time here. Get a cinematic view for y'all. Let me go ahead and get the Tuna headed this way in case we do enough damage to slow down some ships. You got a little scout plane coming in, throwing that at us. Brave little plane. As the enemy ships come within view, we can see the totality of the convoy. It looks like 10 ships. Yep, 2 heavy cruisers. Let's see if we can get our angle from them coming in this way. And the flak begins to arrive at our aircraft. She doesn't seem to be doing any dodging or evasive maneuvers. Yeah, 2 cruisers, 2 light cruisers, or 1 light cruiser. The rest is convoy. We've already lost a Avenger. Alright, we got 2 hits, looks like. No. 3 hits, nice. Well, it is nice, but oh god. I need my mouse to work. Thank you. Well, the flight from Rennel Island literally are gone, and we have probably little to nothing to show for it. This Fuso class battleship just took 3 direct bomb hits and said, nope, I'm good. It just Captain American'd us. It pretty much said it can do this all day. Well, we'll go ahead and get out of here because I know we didn't do nothing but tickle it. We'll see if we can come back with the Hornet later on and send an actual strike force rather than just 4 little scout planes. Alright. Yeah, no damage. That's funny. That sucks, but it's funny. We got 100 command points. Might be start time to thinking about what we're going to spend the next money on. And I'm curious as to y'all, what would y'all like for me to purchase? Trout's back in action, so we'll go ahead and check it out. Looks like we got another battleship. Maybe? Looks like a smaller one if it is. I don't think it's the same one. The superstructure doesn't look the same. Go ahead and get our solution priming up. Go ahead and just dead her in the water. We'll just float here for a sec. They're coming right for us as it is. And they're already taking evasive action again. Do they see me already? Go ahead, screw it. We got 90% solution anyways. Fire them away. No, never mind. That does look like Fuso. I guess it was just the angle that we were looking at them. It didn't look like it was the same ship. Alright, we will dive. We will head to the south. Go ahead and get a retreat order sounded up. And then we'll go to the Fuso and see what we see. Got a battle cruiser, a battleship, not, my god, cruiser trying to get out of the way of some lighter ships, but Fuso seems to be going straight still. Like she doesn't see bad communication on the other ship's part. Which is okay with me because the torpedoes are looking good. Here they come. Looks like we might get one. Barely dodging the first one. We have a hit. And now she's taking evasive action. I don't think those torpedoes are going to do any good on the other side. I think they're going to miss the convoy. I was hoping to get some secondaries, but doesn't look like that's going to be a thing. Surely we did something to her now. I saw a little bit of counter flooding going on, so yeah, she has to have taken some sort of damage. last set of torpedoes is getting really close to that transport. I don't think it's going to hit, but it may. No.